Isn't it crazy how Dillon Danis has overnight went from being the most hated man in combat sports to the most liked? Well, there's only one man that can make something like this possible, and that's someone who fans dislike more, Logan Paul. Dillon Danis and Logan Paul are set to fight on the co-main event of the Prime card on October 14. People actually may not know this, but they were supposed to fight on Misfits 4 in the January card. But unfortunately, this was called off as Logan Paul suffered an injury during his wrestling match in WWE. Now in this video, we explain why Dillon Danis destroys Logan Paul come October 14, and why Logan Paul has made a severe and continuous lapse in his judgment by accepting this fight. Firstly, I want to mention the most crucial factor in each fight, that's mental toughness. With the Prime card already announced, Dillon Danis has gone ahead and posted explicit pictures of Logan Paul's fiancée on Platform X, which to be fair was public record. I won't post all the photos here, but you can definitely check them out on Dillon Danis' account. Normally, you would expect a YouTuber, which in this case is Logan Paul, to be used to tolerating trash talk and talking a lot more back, but it seems not. Paul ran straight to his lawyers to try shut down Dillon Danis, but when that didn't work, he tries getting Danis banned off Platform X. So this just shows how a YouTuber who should be able to handle such trash talk has become so sensitive and has already been broken down mentally before the fight. This is in fact not the first time Logan Paul couldn't handle trash talk. Back in 2018 with his feud against KSI, as soon as KSI mentioned Logan Paul's girl at that time, Logan Paul walked off set without even saying a single word. And we all know how his feud with KSI ended. So who knows, once Dillon Danis beats Logan Paul, will he actually become Paul's best man on his wedding? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Dillon Danis' experience in MMA competition has sharpened his strategic thinking and adaptability. He's undefeated and has showcased his ability to adapt his fighting style to each opponent to exploit their weaknesses. Now, Logan Paul has not won a single boxing match and hasn't even boxed since 2021. He hasn't crafted on his boxing skills like his brother Jake. So I'm sure come fight night, Danis will exploit Logan Paul's weaknesses and outbox him. Furthermore, each combat sports fight is always mental, physical, and spiritual warfare, and Danis has already destroyed Logan Paul mentally to the point where he even turned off his comment section on Platform X and got his lawyers involved to shut down Dillon Danis. So in the ring, don't be surprised if Logan Paul fights emotionally and irrationally, which will allow Dillon Danis to capitalize on and walk out as the winner. Now this brings us on to the next point, tactical clinching. In MMA, clinching is a valuable skill that Danis has mastered. If he's able to use clinching effectively in the boxing ring, it could disrupt Logan Paul's rhythm, limit his striking opportunities, and get some work done on the inside. This is especially important as Danis has the shorter reach, so most of his work needs to be done on the inside. Yes, I know clinching is boring and it's not what the fans most certainly want, but Danis must use this to his advantage. Although shots landed during the clinch may not be effective, they are still getting Dillon Danis points, which will be important if this goes to the judges' scorecards. Moving on to the next point, cardio. Logan Paul is known to either just not let his hands go, or he'll just go swinging at random, hoping to get one lucky punch, in which he gasses himself out. This was evident in his fight against Floyd Mayweather, and resulted in him being fatigued for the remainder of the fight, which led to Mayweather destroying him. Dillon Danis has been training in combat sports for over a decade, and hasn't stopped training, so we can be sure that he'll have good cardio. Many people have also criticized Logan Paul for allegedly taking steroids prior to his WWE debut, which if he has, this will definitely display come fight night when he gasses out after the first 2 rounds. So if this is true, this will work in Dillon Danis' favor. Lastly, let's talk about striking technique. While Logan Paul has been training hard, Dillon Danis is no stranger to striking either. His experience inside the MMA cage has allowed him to hone his striking skills, making him a more well-rounded fighter. Don't be surprised if he surprises Logan with some unexpected moves. Also, based on Paul's previous fights against KSI, we know the one move he leaves himself open to, and that's the overhand right. Especially as Logan hasn't boxed for over 2 years now, I'm sure he hasn't brushed up his defense during that time. So Dillon Danis can definitely exploit this weakness and land his overhand rights to knock Logan Paul out. To sum this all up, this is a pretty fair matchup because while this is Dillon Danis' first ever boxing match, Logan Paul isn't that experienced or good at boxing either. Danis' expertise is jiu-jitsu, whereas Logan Paul's expertise is wrestling. So to be fair, boxing-wise, both have a decent chance, but I believe Dillon Danis has more of a killer instinct in the ring, and that's what will drag him to victory. And there you have it, fight fans. 5 reasons why Dillon Danis will come out on top against Logan Paul. Remember, predictions are just that, predictions. Anything can happen in the world of combat sports, and this match is no exception. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting boxing content. And let us know who you're rooting for in the comment section below. And I'll see you all in the next one.